Oh yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. For those of you who don't know and you've never been a part of the session before, if you're confused about what I'm trying to do here, it is about four things. Okay. First two things are about the live stream. The live stream will be broken up into two parts. Those two parts are the practice and the improvisational section. The practice session will involve us working on different skill sets that will help us get from the intermediate to the virtuoso level guitar playing. That will include scales, chords, rhythm studies, prepared pieces, as well as licks of the week, and also maybe different strumming patterns, different key signatures, things of that nature. To do the second thing, which all those things that we can apply directly into the second part, which is the improvisational music, which will correspond with what we're learning, because it doesn't make sense to do a key of F major or to learn F major or a mode of the F major scale and then immediately go into something that's like G minor. Like, it doesn't make sense. So all the stuff that we'll be working on in practice will be immediately implemented into our improvisational section, which will be me improving over backing tracks that I have in the playlist section of my YouTube channel. And for you judging me, you telling me how I'm attacking the fretboard, if I can be doing things different, and suggesting different artists that can help me get better, or different influencers that can help me get better. And maybe, hopefully, we'll get to the point where you guys can create your own tracks or your own improvisational music songs using the backing tracks that I have in the description or in the playlist section of my account. You creating a 30-second video, or a 30-second video of yourself playing, so I can check out what you've done. I can judge what you've done. We can talk about what you've done, how you attack the fretboard, how I attack the fretboard, and what we can do as a collective to get better. All these things are in service to the third thing, which is about me creating music in Logic Pro X. Okay. 90% of the music I will be creating, 90 to 95% of the music I will be creating will be music I'm creating for myself. Singing, songwriting, synthesis, production, doing all these different things to create the music for myself. The other 5 to 10%, give or take, will be songs I will be creating for other people, or instrumental tracks I'll be creating for other artists, and musical scores that I'll be creating for people who work in short films in the area in which I live. And the fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel sort of serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I've gone sort of video log, which is important to try to get better, as I don't have enough subscribers to continually push me in the direction of getting better, because it's important to have an outside influence of people who are watching you, outside people who give you constructive criticism to help you get to the next level. So if any of that sounds good to you, please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. The second thing this channel, I'm asking people to do this channel, is because I don't have enough subscribers or enough advertiser-driven revenue, or don't have advertiser-driven revenue whatsoever. I ask people to check out my, to make donations to the channel. You can use my Coffee account, which is the only account that I have available for donations, and it's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. The link is available in the description. You can donate as little as €1 or more. And the second thing I ask people to do is to get involved with the cryptocurrency market. How do you do that to help out this channel? I have referral links available in the description of my channel for centralized cryptocurrency exchange platforms on which I am currently and have been for the past 6-7 years, so over half a decade. And they all have unique perks, and they all have their unique platforms. And sometimes for some people, there are advantages and disadvantages to both. So, or depending on which site you're on, there are some advantages and there's some disadvantages. It depends on what you like. I'm on all 4 of these and have been on all four of them for over half a decade. And I've had no major and or serious problems with any of them. They've all been pretty great for different reasons. So when you sign up using my referral link, it works just like the referral friend program at the bank. When you sign up using my referral link and you spend $50 or more and you make X amount of transactions with the $50 you put up on that site, there will be perks or benefits that they will offer you. The perks and benefits they send to you or they offer to you, they will in turn offer to me as I'm the referring client. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the channel, that is how it helps out with the channel. Again, you don't have to, and even if you use my referral link to sign up, it is not a factor that says, oh, you have to purchase cryptocurrency. Obviously, that's always up to you. And once you get your account verified, which I think takes about 30 minutes to an hour sometimes, depending, it only took me about 15, 20 minutes. But, I don't know how long. So I'd rather give you an over than an under. So it's about 30 minutes to an hour. So once you get your account verified, you can purchase cryptocurrency as much as you want and whenever you want. And each site has their own stipulations on how much you can spend, especially when you are a new client, or how much you can purchase as a new client. client. But if you want to get involved, again, I'm not a financial expert. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I trade cryptocurrency on a daily basis. I purchase some today, and I trade every single day. I love it very much so. So if any of that sounds good and or interesting to you guys, by all means, go ahead and check it out at the very least. And if you want to purchase, then go ahead and get your account verified and go ahead and make those purchases. The last thing is really the easiest way to help me out with the channel is just subscribing to me across all platforms, whether I am active on those websites like I am on Facebook and on Instagram at the moment, because I just created that account last week. Again, I don't have any pictures up there yet, but I'm working on it. Or I'm inactive on those sites or not as active on those sites like TikTok and Twitch. Helping me grow those channels will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. We're going to get started here today. I am going to get started. We're going to do the same things as we always do. These practices are going to have a bunch of similarities. We will make changes to our practices. We will make changes often, but they won't be monstrous or monumental changes. They will be small changes that will help us get better overall. So I'm going to do this at 70 beats per minute because this is the exercise at which I'm terrible. And for the record, I get to embarrass myself on the internet so that you don't have to. You're lucky. So let's try this exercise. Again, this was a really hard one for me. I cannot, for the life of me, get my fingers to stay down. But we're going to keep trying. So it seems like it was getting easier as I was using my ring finger or my middle finger and my ring finger, middle finger, index finger, or pinky finger, and then ring finger, pinky. I don't know why. It is what it is. Seems like my index, which should be easier, index and ring finger should be the easiest, but I cannot get my ring finger and my pinky to stay down when I'm doing that. So, which presents the issue. Yeah, sounding better, but it still needs a ton of work. We all see that. We don't see that. We're at 100 beats per minute now. We're going to do the John Petrucci style by the mosquito style exercise. 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Now we're doing the alternate spider picking from the first to 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Now we're going to do the, again, I'm aware that needs work because I messed up way too many times on that just now. So I want to be clear. That's why it's easier when you have other people watching the channel, because they can be like, bro, that sucked. You know what I mean? Or that was not great. But let's get right into the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Sweep picking. 100 beats per minute, or 80 beats per minute, 90 beats per minute, and 100 beats per minute for the Brandon Dion's exercise of sweep picking. Sippy sip. You sounded really solid today. Let's try to get it 90. Let's see if we can get the same thing right at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Now, it didn't sound as good as 80, but it did sound better than it did the last couple of days. So let's get to 100 and see how we work that out. Whoa, we'll work it out. Not sound great. We're going to do sweep picking exercise number 1 at 100 beats per minute in position. Well, positions 100, 110, and then 120 beats per minute. Sippy sip. It's just coffee, iced coffee. The ice is melted, and now it's just really cold coffee. But sounded pretty good. Let's see if we can hit my sweet spot at 110. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can hit that sweet spot again, ladies and gentlemen. So at the end there, it sounded a little bad. You're probably trying to ask yourself, what's going on, Muzz? The problem is that I am still struggling at certain points holding on to my pick. And I don't know why. It's just something I got to work out. But yeah, still going to take some adjustment. It's going to take me, I guess, a while to get used to this pick. I'm sure if I was playing 8-9 hours a day, I could figure it out in like maybe a month. But because we only play about an hour and a half every single day, it's going to take a little longer. 120, let's go. All right, 120. What were we doing next? Finish sweep picking exercises, and then now we're going to go right into the scales. That's right. Doing the G sharp, A flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Then we're going to do the A major scale at 105 beats per minute in all 8 positions. And then we're going to follow that up with taking the tempo down to 100 beats per minute, just taking it down 5 beats per minute. And we're doing the G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale and following that up with the G sharp or the A minor pentatonic scale. As I've said before, and I'll say it again, for those of you who don't watch the channel, please do not, or if you do write questions or comments or write things in the chat, understand, I will get to them at the very end. Please don't make any requests. It's not really that kind of a channel. Making requests, song requests, does not make sense for the channel. At least as of right now, I don't see the merits in doing it because I'm not trying to start a cover band. The reason why I'm playing different songs like Polyphia and things of that nature, Polyphia and like Joe Satriani, the reason I'm playing songs like that at all is either for 2 reasons. A, for promotional purposes to help bring people to the channel who want to get to that level of playing. It's just me demonstrating like what can you learn once you're at this level, like different things of that nature that you can learn to play. And the other thing is it helps me see where I'm at as far as my guitar skill. Okay, playing songs, cover songs every single session, like different ones. Like I'd like to take a request for a Blink-182 song. Like that doesn't make sense for the channel. If there's personal things that you'd like to learn, I'm hoping that this channel can help you out with them. We'll talk about different things like different picking techniques, even like palm muting and things of that nature. Because I understand that those are things that are important. They're important skills to have to guitar player. So again, if you have any questions, please hold them to the very end, or if you write them in this section, just please understand, don't take it personally. I'm going to talk about them at the very end. And then the second thing is that please don't make any song requests unless it's a song request where you're saying, hey, would you mind learning this song for this song is a really tough song. I've seen some of the stuff you do. It seems like this would be a fun song for you to learn. That might be something that's a little bit more interesting. But as far as like taking requests or like spinning a wheel and being like, oh, we're going to play a Backstreet Boys song in the jazz version. Actually, that might work. That actually might be helpful. But yeah. As far as learning just songs just to play them on the channel, that makes no sense to me. Yeah, we're at 105 beats per minute. We're going to start with the G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic G sharp, A flat major scale in first position. And I'm going to stay on the screen. Let's go. Second position, A major scale, or G sharp, A flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Fourth position, G sharp, A flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, fifth position. Fifth position, G sharp, A flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the eighth position, or the octave position of the G sharp, A flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Now we're going right into the A major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. If not, I'm going to keep noodling around on my guitar, which doesn't help. I mean, it's fun, but it doesn't help. It does help, just not right now. Second position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position. Yep, fourth position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. A major scale. Fifth position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Taking the tempo down 5 beats per minute to 100 beats per minute, we're going to start with the G sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale. Okay, let's go. Second position, I'm sorry, G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, my bad. G sharp, A flat, minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, G sharp, A flat, minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position or the octave position of the G sharp, A flat, minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to the final scale of today, which is the A minor pentatonic scale. I heard it. It's the Kendrick Lamar song. It's going to happen every time. It's like I said, the word banana. If you ever heard the song Holla Back Girl from Gwen Stefani, there's a part in the song where she goes, the shit is bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. And every time I spell the word bananas, that song comes into my head. Not that I need the word often, but like I say to my friends, like I like to use the word bananas to say it's crazy. I'm like, yo, that's bananas, bro. And then the song comes into my head. It's annoying, but funny. My voice just cracked, but funny. First position, A minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, A minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, A minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, I'm sorry, A minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, A minor, pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position, the A minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to turn off the metronome, play the fun game called Find the Note. This week we are playing, if you were here with us yesterday, the day before that, or last week for that matter, we are finding the G. And we are in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E. There is no point, in my opinion, to change the tune of the guitar, change the guitar tuning for any purposes other than trying to learn a new song that's in that particular key, or for me making a song, writing a song. But for practice purposes, I'm just going to stay in this key. Okay. Sometimes people write in different keys or they tune down their guitar because the male voice, sometimes like mine, I can't go, I don't hit soprano notes. You know what I mean? I'm a tenor at best. So yeah, let's go. We're at 1 in 15, 3 and 15, I'm sorry, on the bottom E string, which is the G note, which means we're at 3 and 15 on the top E string. Now we're going back to the bottom B string, which is 3 and 15 again. Then when we go to the A string, we're at 10 and 22. Frets 10 and 22. Then back to 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. Then back to 3 and 15 on the top E string. Now we're going to the B string, which I believe is 8 and 20. Frets 8 and 20 on the bottom, on the B string. Then back to 3 and 15. 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. Now 3 and 15 on the top E string. 3 and 15 on the top E string. Then back to 10 and 22 on the A string. 10 and 22 on the A string. Then on the D string, we're going to 5 and 17. Let's stretch 5 and 17 on the D string. It's 10 and 22 on the bottom E, 10 and 22 on the A string. Then we're back to 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. Come back to 3 and 15 on the top E string. Then 8 and 20 on the B string. 8 and 20 on the B string. Then we go to open and 12 on the G string. Open and 12 on the G string. Open to 12, open to 12, open to 12 on the G string, then back to 5 and 17 on the D string. That's frets 5 and 17 on the D string, then back to 10 and 22 on the A string, 10 and 22 on the A string, then back to 3 and 15, 3 and 15 on the A E string, 3 and 15, 3 and 15, it's 3 and 15 on the E string. Now we're going to end it with this. Now we're going to go right into the chords. We're going to do the G sharp, G sharp, A flat, minor chords, I'm sorry. And then we're going to go right into the A minor chords. We're doing the melody, the inside, the rhythm chords or the bar chords, and following that up with the bottom 4-string chords. And then we're going to do the same thing in A minor. Okay. Let's, as Guga says, let's do it. Turn the volume down a little bit. Let's go again. Let's go one more again. One again. The inside chords. Let's go. Oh, sorry, my bad. Up. Now the bar chords. Let's go again. One more again. Now we're going to do the bottom 4-string chords. Let's sound like this, right? Sure. Chord switching. We're still in the G sharp, A flat, minor chords. Let's go again. Let's go again. One more again. Oh, my bad. Last one. Now we're we're going right into the A minor chords. A minor chords. Even when I sing it, it still sounds fucking weird. Anyway, these are the melody chords. Let's go again. Again. Inside chords. A minor inside chords. Let's hit the rhythm chords light. Let's go again. One last again. Bottom 4 string chords, let's go. We'll ask again. Now that we finished with the chords, we're gonna get right to the lick of the week. So I'm gonna go ahead and post these right into the channel. We're gonna post them. This is Antonio Alfonso, or his name on his Instagram account is Antonio Visario. We're going to do this a lick of the week because that's what we do, okay? I'm going to also post Mellow Days Music's channel because we're going to work on that one as well so that we can get better. The idea and the purpose behind us building these things is so that we can get better as a collective. And part of that, especially when it comes to improvisational music section, is learning licks. So let me go ahead and post this into the channel so that way it's just done. And as I ask all of my subscribers, anybody who's watching the channel, I beg of you guys to please subscribe to these other people's channels. We want to continue to help artists that help us grow as musicians. And part of doing that, especially for people who don't have a lot of money, is by liking and subscribing and following them on their other social media platforms. That helps them become better and incentivizes them. From perspective of notoriety, it incentivizes them to continue to put out content. And that's really good too. So I'm going to play through this twice. I don't know. I skipped that page. I remember where it was. 1 second here. Let me see. Is it this one? It is. There we go. I'm going to play through this twice, and then we're going to work on this one. Again, if you want to see where it is in the description of the video. So this is what it sounds like. Love it. We know it. Okay. We don't need to keep this page open. We're going to run through it a few times in different positions on the fretboard because it's one of those things that you need to learn in as many keys as possible. That way you are able to pull that rabbit out of the hat when you need to do magic. Okay. Let me see if I can close out of this one. We're onto this main screen. Toggling back. Let's go. So this is what it sounds like. That's taking it down a half step. Taking it down a half step, it's the exact same thing. You play it the exact same way. It's just played a half step downward. That's why we learn it. All right, we're gonna get right into, I don't have this one loaded because it's gonna take me way too long to find it, but it's the one from Mellow Days Music. It's the harder one. So there's gonna be some mistakes that are gonna be made here. But I'm going to try to work through those. Coffee, obviously. But again, please subscribe to the channels, not just mine, but subscribe to the channels of people who are helping us, because it gives them an opportunity to get more sponsorship deals, advertiser-driven revenue, and it helps them or incentivizes them to continue to create content that helps us. So this is what it kind of sounds like if I can get it correct. This is a finger picking sort of situation, so it's a little bit more difficult. It's a little rough. Now we're going to get right into the ABC Califia riff. Well, actually today I think we're going to work on the Joe Satriani Midnight song, because I haven't worked on it in a while. And like I said, I'm going to be doing that one as a YouTube video at the end of the month. I should probably start working on that one a little bit more. The complications with that one are not that it's very hard. It's that it's the dynamics make it a little bit more difficult. So you're not just playing fortissimo, or you're not playing like the same level, or a mezzo forte or pianissimo at the same time. You're playing in different keys, different volumes, and that is a very hard thing to do, especially considering the song is tapping. So let's get right into that. We do not need the metronome for it, because generally speaking, that's not what's the song is really more of a feeling kind of a song. It's not really a song that is put to a metronome. Coffee, baby. So let's get working on it. See if I can turn this up a little bit. We'll work on that part really quickly. I am exponentially better at that song than I am at the ABC Polyphia riff because that one is really hard. But this one needs a little bit of work. I didn't do the midsection today, which we should be working on a little bit more because it is complicated. It's just complicated. This one involves a little bit more feeling, which means more dynamics, which means you have to do a little bit more with your fingers in order to get it done. So we're going to keep working on that a little bit more. Nobody's on my channel. We're going to get right into this section. Improv, baby. The next one, so that's the improv we doing today. We did a slow one. I haven't done a slow one in a while, like a real bluesy one. That one, you can get like, it's hard for me to say, oh, I really like the blues ones better. I just feel like I sound better at them, and that's really not a fair assessment to make, because blues is a feeling thing, and I grew up around blues, so that's it's disingenuous just for me to sit here and be like, oh, that was a tough one. This is another classic blues guitar song. It's a little bit faster pace. 6 out of 10. Not great. I just understand blues a little bit better because I can feel it in my bones. I grew up around blues music, so it's disingenuous for me to say, oh, it's a tough one, because I understand how to see the fretboard a little bit differently. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how I'm playing, please, by all means, write them in the section of the description of every channel, or the comment section of every video I put up. It is helpful for me to get constructive feedback from everybody. If you say you suck, tell me why. That's the only way I heard it. It's a Backstreet Boys song. Tell me why. Okay, let that go. For those of you who've not joined the channel before, the channel is about 4 things. We've got to end the session today. So I'm just going to go over the things that we do at the end of every session, which is to check out the channel as often as you possibly can. For those of you who are guitar influencers or guitar players, by all means, please feel free to comment and subscribe to the channel as you can. If you cannot, tell your friends about it and have them subscribe. Help me out. I'm trying to make this channel as free for me as it is for you as possible. The channel is about 4 things. First of all, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee, and my channel is about us doing 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is about me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together. Us getting better as a collective, us suggesting different artists that we can, artists and influencers that help us get from the intermediate to virtuoso levels of guitar playing. And the practice sessions will include things like warm-ups, scales, different picking techniques, different palm muting techniques, finger picking techniques, licks of the week, chords, and things of that nature that will help us practice every single day. Second, or get better at practicing every single day. The second thing is about the improvisational sections. We will use immediately what we've learned from our practice session to immediately implement into the improvisational session so we can get right into getting better at what we're trying to do here by being able to use that and recall that information right away, which is what improvisational music requires you to be good at everything that you can every second and every step of the way. So if you can do those things and implement those right into improvisational music, that's how you get better as a musician, because it requires that you take, it's like learning a foreign language in the class and being in the same country. You learn the language, you learn the techniques of the language, the different things, how to, past participle, future present, whatever. And then you have to go out into the real world and immediately use it. That's basically what we're trying to do here with the improvisational stuff, to get from the intermediate to virtuoso level of guitar playing. Third thing is what the whole channel is about. It's about me creating music in Logic Pro X and creating the best music I possibly can and posting on a regular basis so that you can get involved, I can get involved, we can get involved, and I can get better at being at improvisational music so I can create the best music that I can for myself, whether I'm singing, songwriting, which will be 90 to 95% of the stuff that I create, or whether I'm creating instrumentals for other artists, which will be 2.5 to 5.5% of what I'm creating, or the other 5% or 2.5%, which will be for artists who are looking for musical scores for their compositions that they're trying to make for their short films. So yeah, if any of that sounds good to you, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If not, tell your friends, have them come watch a man fight a bear. And the third thing is basically the fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel serves for me as 3 things. Number 1, it serves for me as sort of where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. Second thing is it really helps me really understand how I'm playing and how I'm getting out to you, how I'm being perceived by you, how the sound quality and things of that nature. So please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel so I can make this free for you as for me, or I'm free for me as I'm trying to make for you as possible. During this period of advertising-driven revenue purgatory in which I'm currently sitting, because I don't have enough subscribers, I ask people to donate to the account, to donate to the channel. If you can, check out my Ko-fi account, ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. That is how you help out from a financial standpoint directly with the channel. You can donate as little as €1, or I believe today it's the equivalent of $1.13. That fluctuates from day to day. With that being said, if you want to help out with the channel, that is the best way to help out from a financial perspective. The second way, which is another great way, which I love this way personally, is to use my referral links on cryptocurrency that are also available in the description of every video. I've been on all of these platforms for over half a decade, a minimum of 6 years on all of these platforms. I enjoy something about all of these channels. My favorite are these platforms. My favorite by far and away is Binance. That's a personal opinion. I really like Coinbase. When I started, the ease of use of Coinbase was easier. I like Bitpanda because Bitpanda, in my opinion, Bitpanda was another channel that I started with, or another platform that I started on that was a really great platform. It's easy to use and it's fun, and the fees are smaller on that channel than on most platforms. So if you want to get involved in the cryptocurrency space, by all means, sign up for any of these channels using my referral links. And again, I'm not a financial analyst. This isn't financial advice. I'm not telling you what you should do with your money. However, I trade cryptocurrency every day. I purchased cryptocurrency earlier today. True story. And I spend between 25 and 50 bucks. This month I spent a little bit more. I went up to 65 this month. Sue me. It was a good month, and I'm trying to continue to grow my cryptocurrency portfolio. But when you use my referral links to sign up for any of these cryptocurrency platforms, it's a refer friend program, so that means there will be benefits or perks. If you spend 50 bucks or more on any of these platforms, they will offer you benefits or perks. But because I'm the referring client, whatever they offer you, they'll offer me. So if they're offering you 25 bucks cash back or 100 bucks off of trading fees, they will offer that same thing to me. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the channel up to 100 bucks next year, that is why I'm doing it. This is absolutely the last year I'll be doing it. Unless I get enough people doing it this year, next year I'm not going to do it. Okay, I spent my own money last year and it was great, but and it's for stuff that I needed. But at the same time, like if it ain't working, it ain't working. Got to change strategy. So check it out if you'd like to. Again, signing up using my referral link is not a guarantee that you have to purchase anything. Once you sign up for the account, you do have to get your account verified before you can make any purchases whatsoever. And that process usually takes anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour. It only took me 15 to 20 minutes, but I'd rather overestimate than underestimate the time. So check it out. If it's for you, then go ahead and invest. If it's not for you, then don't. Again, I'm not telling you what you should do with your money, and this shouldn't be taken as financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so let's be clear about that. The final thing I ask people to do is, because I'm not the easiest way to help out with the channel really is to help me grow my other accounts, and subscribing to me across all platforms, whether I'm inactive on them like Twitch or TikTok, or I am pretty active on those sites like Instagram or Facebook. Helping me grow those accounts will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm thankful so much that I've been able to be here for 418 total sessions. I'm going to continue to be here every single day unless something happens where I am very sick. And even when I'm sick, I've been here before. Yesterday was a great day, like I said before, and I was still here. I had bad days last week. I was still here. I'm going to show you consistency. I'm going to be here every single day. And I'm going to need your help to continue to grow and build other things, spend things and creating the background. My sister sent me some stuff so I can get some posters and things of that nature so I can make the channel look a little bit better. I'm going to go get some advice from a friend of mine who's going to help me with pictures. Tomorrow, the same person who helped me do my picture for my profile, I'm going to go see with them tomorrow about creating different shorts and things of that nature to make the channel better. So I just ask that you continue to stick with me and to keep working with me and to keep giving me advice on how I can continually get better, and not just putting together practices, but things I can do to create a better channel for people who are interested in getting better at playing guitar. For those of you who have been able to join me since day one, thank you so much for my day ones. My day ones, no new friends, hashtag no new friends. And for those of you who haven't, thank you for joining us. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm about, and this is what we're trying to do. This summer, you're going to see me go on a massive sprint towards making this channel monetized ASAP. So over the next 100 days, I will be talking about a plan that I will be rolling out to make sure that the next 100 days will be the greatest 100-day sprint a YouTuber has ever done. As far as I'm concerned, at least the greatest one I will have ever done, and I'm hoping that it will be worthwhile and meaningful and in a positive way. That I don't just want to monetize this site. I want it to be monetized, but I want the people to get value out of what I'm doing. Okay. With that being said, like I've said before, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my account. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to build. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick, but I can't do it without your help. So I beg of you to continue to help me grow this channel because I can't do it without you. Love you. Bye. Happy 5th of June.